So out to Marshall, get the track ready. I need Dusty Flunkard, Jacob Van Ness, Raina Chidara, Fran Bonji, Mike Reese, Chris Kern, Jack Nelson. Out to race, stock short course heat number 1, going to be Robert Marzinski, Nick Coleman, Matt Beer, Shane Coles, Jamie Tennis, Chris Nelson, and Mike Chesney. You guys are up in race number 1. And then Chris Kern, we're going to have to relocate that bucket back to the spot in front of the triple, please. Thank you. .21.5 drivers out to Marshall. Flunker, Vaness, Chidara, Bonji, Reese, Kern, and Nelson. All right, hold the cars, hold the cars. Turn the old practice off here. All right, Marshall's, 21.5 Marshall's. Who am I missing out here? Here comes Mike Reese. And Jacob Van Ness, I need you out to Marshall. Awesome. The 2 buckets are open. You guys can take the 2 buckets. All right, this is race number 1, final Tuesday on this layout. Let's roll them around, let's check them in. Stock short course on the track right now. It's Marzinski, Coleman, Beer, Coles, Tenney's, Nelson, and Chesney. Shout out Kyle and Matt Kozak. I'm sure you guys are watching right now. Everybody is checked in, the straightaway is closed. All right, guys, the order one more time. Marzinski, Coleman, Beer, Coles, Tenney's, Nelson, and Chesney. Marshall's Look Alive drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Robert, Nick Coleman, Matt Beer, Shane Coles, Jamie Tenney's, Chris Nelson, and Chesney. These guys circulating around for lap number 1. Lap 1 going to go to Shane Coles. Lap 2 to Chris Nelson. Coles takes it back there. Marzinski in a 2. Nelson, Tenney's, Chesney, Coleman, Beer. Oh, watching the sweeper. Coles going for a tumble. Lets out a groan of despair. Your leader have 1.7 to play with here. Nelson going to close that gap and give it right back. Nelson losing it on the double after the sweeper there. That could move Marzinski to the front here. We're going to check it. Coles across the line. And it does. Robert Marzinski to the point now. Marzinski in that white and green. Coles in the 2 spot. Coleman, Nelson, Tenney's, Chesney, and Beer. Top 3 guys on 19-lap runs. That's Marzinski, Coleman, and Coles. Top 3 guys separated by 0.8 of a second right now. Cole's going to tap out after sweeper double. Nelson comes across with a 15.5. Tenney's goes 15.9. So now the top 5 guys are on 19-lap runs. 2.7 seconds covering the top 5 cars. 1:50 in, 3:10 to go. Nelson ripping a wheelie down the straightaway. Cross the line with a 15.8. Tenney's throws down 15.8, his best lap. Coleman goes 15-2, jumps him to the front. 19 and a 5:02. Leader in that. Looks like he's in that purple and silver now. Coleman working up the hill and down. Got 5/10 on Marzinski across the line here. Coleman 15-4. Here comes Marzinski. Oh, long lap for Robert. Going to move Coles up to the 2. Nelson, Tenney's, Marzinski, Chesney, and Beer. Nelson going for a quick up down there. Tenney's throws down another hot lap, moves him to the 3. Nelson down to the 5. Halfway down, halfway to go. Chesney goes 16-6. That was his best lap. 5.5 seconds covers the top 3 cars. Tenney's with a longer one. Going to move him down to the 4 spot. Coleman out front, working in front of Matt Beer on track. Beer going to tap out in the triple landing. Nelson going to go by. Here comes our leader down the line. 19.501 the pace. Purple and silver. 15.9 across the line. Cole's on 19.503. 6/10 behind Coleman with 1:55 to go. Tenney's trying to set pace off our leader. Tenney's in that blue and pink. Working down the straightaway behind Coleman. 1:40 to go. 19 and a flat for Coleman. Flirting with that 20-lap run. Cole's on an 0-2. 19.511 for Marzinski. Nelson, 18 and a flat. 0-3 for Tenney's. 0-9 for Chesney. 18 and a 5:17 for Matt Beer with 1:25 to go. $15.6 last time by for our leader. Puts him up on that 20-lap pace. 1.3 ahead of Shane Coles right now with 1:05 to go. Coleman got to keep it clean here. The purple and silver, your leader, working across the stripe. Throws down 15.6, 20, and a 5.15. $45 seconds to go. Coleman, Coles, Marzinski. Coleman starting to creep away now, and then there it is, a long lap, 18.2 from Coleman. Now it's Shane Coles to the front, 3/10. 30 seconds to go. Leader is that white and orange now. Him and Marzinski working well together. Oh, Tenney's catching a little curb in there coming down the straightaway. Watch it after sweeper double. $15 seconds to go. Coles and Coleman separated by 1.6. Oh, Cole's tapping out there. It's going to be very close. Keep going like you're going to get another one. Coleman taps out. Keep going, everybody keep going. Marzinski, Tenney's, Coleman, done. Shane Coles done. Keep going, Chris Nelson. Keep going, Chris Nelson. Keep going, Mike Chesney. One more to finish. Baby blue with the yellow trim. And that's it, all in, all done. Marshals on your blowers, please. Shane Coles going to take that one, 19 and a 5:03. His best run. Coleman with a 19 and a 5:05.7. His best run by 1/10. Marzinski, 19.506. 19 and a 5:15 for Nelson. Tenney's with an 18 and a flat. 07 for Chesney. 07 for Beer. 4/10 to split there. All right, Marshall's spread out. All right, go ahead, roll them around, check them in. Here comes Jacob. Go ahead and run it across the line for me, Jacob. Awesome. All right, race number 2, stock short course. The order in this one, Mark Polson, Hayden Klein, Mike Reese, Eric Johnston, Jacob Van Ness, Stephen Key, Aaron Prill, and Jason Klein. All right, we got drivers. Marshals, look alive. I'm going to call you guys by name. Sorry, no, you're not. Mark Polson, Hayden Klein, Mike Reese, Eric Johnston, Jacob Van Ness, Stephen Key, Aaron Prill, and Jason Klein. Nice and easy, working your opening lap here, getting the groove, settle in, let them tires warm up. Work together through the sweeper here. Good check up there from Klein. Mike Reese with the world's slowest roll. Klein taking out his own son right there. Brutal. Get it together, son. 1 minute in, 4 minutes to go. It's Jacob Van Ness to the point here. Van Ness in that multicolor blue and yellow wheels. Working up the hill and down. Last time 16.6. Van Ness working down the line here. Throwing down a 16.0, 19 and a 5.16, the early pace. 3:40 to go. Mike Reese in that 2 spot. Reese on a 18.06, 18.5, 11 for Johnston. Then it's Hayden, Polson, Prill, Jason, and Steven. 3:25 to go. Mike Reese throwing down a 15.9 last time by. Puts him within a half a second of Van Ness. Reese in that orange, yellow with the blue, working across the stripe, black wheels. 17.6 that time by. Two down, 3 to go. Oh, Van Ness getting caught up. He's linked. Linked with the all-purple of Johnston there. .240 to go. Mike Reese takes over the point last time by. Van Ness with a long one. Reese to the front, 18.502, 5.11 for Jacob. Polson in that 3 spot, 18 and a 5.16. Johnston jumps up to the 3. Polson, 8 1/1000ths behind him. Another 8/10ths to Klein. 2:20 to go. Work together out there. Second place on Hayden Klein. Oh, Van Ness denied after the sweeper. I could promote Polson here. We're going to find out when they come across the line. 3 down, 2 to go. Reese out front, working the stripe. 15-1 that time by. That was Mike Reese hot lap on lap 11. 19 and a 5.16. Mike Reese, a late bloomer to this one. 1:40 to go. Gonna back it up with a 15.7. Reese in the zone now. 19 and a 5.15. Good enough for 4th on the grid. Polson throws down 16.1. He's in that 2 spot. 3/10 ahead of Van Ness. Then it's Johnston. Klein. Now it's Klein, Johnston. Hayden, that is. Then we got Jason, Aaron, and Steven with 1:15 to go. Top 5 guys. Actually, Mike Reese on 19 lap run. Then we got Van Ness, Polson, Klein, and Johnston all on 18. Jason and Aaron on a 17. Steven on a 16. 4 down, 1 to go. Oh, Klein getting pummeled on that triple-double, having flashbacks to the first 2 laps of the race. "45 seconds to go." Reese a little crossed up, stuck in the penalty zone there. Coleman right on it. Leader coming up on Van Ness. These guys going to work together. Excellent driving there. Perfect. Longer lap there for Reese, but he's going to maintain that number 1 spot. Leader working through the triple-double. Polson hanging on to the 2. Polson in that yellow, blue, and red. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Still live. Everybody's still live. Eric Johnston, first one done. Everybody else still going. Going to come down to the end here. Polson is done. Aaron Prill, Hayden Klein, you guys are done. Mike Reese is done. Van Ness done. Wait, now one more, the baby blue, or the blue fade. That's it, all in, all done. Marshals on your blowers. Mike Reese going to take that one, 19 and a 5:13. Mike Reese, welcome to the 19 Lap Club. Good enough for 4th on the grid. Hayden Klein going to take 18 and a 5:13 on that one. Polson, 18 and a 5:13.1, missing Klein by 2 100ths. And it's Jason, Jacob, Eric, Aaron, and Steven. Eugene Bachman online watching. What up, Eugene? All right, Marshall spread out. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Stock buggy race number 3. All right, everybody is checked in. The order in this one going to be Brian Yeager, Craig O'Brien, Adam Chidara, Chris Garay, Alex Orloff, Danny D, Matthew Erdman, June Showtime Villaroos, and Jake Noreen. All right, Marshals Look Alive drivers, on your name. Yeager, O'Brien, Chidara, Garay, Orloff, Detloff, Erdman, Villaroos, Noreen. All right, nice and easy out there. There are 9 of you. Watching in the center. After the single, go slow after single. Car coming up to speed. Everything is clear. 40 seconds in, 4:20 to go. It's Craig O'Brien out front. Yeager in a 2. Separation 7/10 early on. Detloff, Noreen, Erdman, Orloff, Chidara, Garay, and Villaroos. Yeager to the front. O'Brien with a long one. 14.5 last time by for Brian Yeager. 21 and a 5, 11 the pace. Leader working up the hill and down. Coming up on Chris Garay, F and Wen. 3:35 to go. 20 and a flat now for Jaeger. Jaeger working over to triple. Coming up on Garay. Coming up on a whole bunch of traffic. Threading the needle there. Detloff in that 2 spot. Detloff only 1.2 off of Brian right now. Hit a little hit off the pipe going into the triple. And again, doing the Weisenberger double stuff. Noreen in the 3. Erdman, Chadara, O'Brien, Orloff, Garay, and Villaruz. All these guys going trips. Leader working a sweeper double right now. 14-3 last time by. Puts him on a 21 and a 5, 13. Noreen up to that 2 spot. Noreen in the orange and green. Sliding it around that 180 corner after the single. Detloff and Noreen separated by half a second. Detloff goes 14-7, takes over the 2 spot. Noreen down to the 3. 7/10 to split now. Chadara in the 4. Jaeger, though, all alone on that 21-lap run. 14-8 last time by. Seized part for Jaeger. Detloff on a 20. Noreen on a 20. Chadara, Erdman, Garay, O'Brien all on 19. 18 for Orloff, 17 for Villaruz. $2:40 and $2:20 to go. Leader working down the line. Last time 14-5, this time 14-9. 21 and a 5, 12. Noreen takes over that 2 spot. All these guys shuffling around for the 2 right now. O'Brien to the 2 now. 150 to go. Noreen down to the 3. Garay in the 4. Those guys all separated by 1.5. Noreen with a long one. Down to the 5 spot. 140 to go. So now it's Jaeger, O'Brien, Garay, Detloff. All these guys shuffling around. Noreen, Orloff, and Garay separated by about 1 second right now. Erdman another 1 second off of that battle. Then it's Chadar and Villaruz. 120 to go. Jaeger opting for the double single now. Playing it conservative down the hill. 20 and a 5:06 to pace. 14-8 that time by. KOB, that's Craig O'Brien for the uninformed in that 2 spot. He's in a 19.503, 07 for Garay. Garay goes 14-1, hot lap at a race. Puts him within 3.4 of O'Brien, 50 seconds to go. Down to 1.8 now. Garay chipping away at it. Him and Erdman working well together. Garay working up the hill. Trying to set pace off of Brian Jaeger here, 35 seconds to go. Garay with a 14-4, O'Brien 14-6. It's 1.7 the split for the 2 spot now. Oh, turnbuckle's popped off. $15 seconds to go. Garay within 8/10 now. Jaeger is done. Racing behind you, Brian Jaeger. Danny Detloff is done. Alex Orloff done. Everybody else still going. Push it to the end here. O'Brien across the line with a 16-0. Garay with a 14-6. Done, done, done. Everybody is done in that one. Brian Jaeger going to take the TQ for this round. 20 and a 5:04. Garay getting it on the last lap there. 20 and a 5:14.5. O'Brien 0.8. Detloff 19 and a 5:02. 06 for Orloff. 19 and a 5:12 for Noreen. 5:14 for Chadara and Villaruz. Erdman out with some problems. What are we doing over there? There is not. All right, four-wheel drive 13.5 buggy. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Now, I don't want to jinx this, but could this be the only Tuesday ever that we don't have to call for marshals? On one of the, I mean, look for an open spot. Danny D, slide into the middle of those two locations. Jake Nareen, slide over to those footprints over yonder to your right. Thank you. Awesome. I need to check in from Aaron. There he is. Aaron working his warm-up lap here. Here's the order. It's going to go Justin Stefik, Aaron Prill, Tyler Stefik, Ray Sokolek, Leonard Dake, Brian Gadke, and Nick Coleman. All right, marshals look alive. Drivers, go when I call your name. Justin Stefik, Aaron Prill, Tyler Stefik, Ray Sokolek, Leonard Dake, Breadbasket Brian, and a Nick Coleman. These guys working their opening laps. Looks like Leonard Dake, early leader in this one. 13.8 last time by. Coleman, Tyler, Gadke, Justin, Aaron, Ray. 1 minute and 4 long minutes to go. Dake out front, Leonard in that smooth looking blue with the flow red. Dake going a little wide on the hill there, working down the straightaway. 14.5 that time by 22 and a 5.14. Coleman in that 2 spot, 20 and a 5.11. Stefik in the 3, 19 and a flat. 0.2 for Gadke, 06 for Tyler Stefik. Aaron Prill, 18 and a 5.12. 140 and 3, 20 to go. Watch coming on the straightaway. Keep it tight. Clear now. Watch coming on the straightaway. Ho-ho. Clear now. Dake working through the double right now. He's in that reddish and blue working down the line here. White wheels. 13.8 that time by. Hot lap at a race for Leonard. 22 and a 5.11. Leonard working through the triple-double here, being patient. On the back of Tyler Stefik as our leader. 2:40 to go. Justin Stefik in that 2 spot. Justin working through the sweeper double right now. He's in the white, pink, and turquoise. 19 and a 5.02 for Stefik. 0.4 for Coleman. Gadke 0.9. Tyler on 18 and a flat. Pearl on 17.02. 2:15 to go. Work together. 3 down, 2 to go. All these guys shuffling around. The only one staying constant is Leonard Dake, 22 and a 5.12. Coleman, 19.04, 0.5 for Breadbasket. So right now, Breadbasket, Brian, within 1.5 of Coleman. Stefik, another 1.1 back. 1:35 to go. Watching triple landing. Clear now. Coleman and Gadke working well together. Coleman gets it wrong. These guys very close on time. Gadke going a little too wide there. 1:15 to go. New hot lap of the race. 13.8 from Leonard Dake. Gonna back that one up with a 15. Ugh. Gadke throws down 14.4. That's his best lap. Watch a triple entrance. Oh, man, Gadke nowhere to go. It was too fast. .40 to go. Dake out front. 22 lap pace. Coleman in a 20. Tragedy for Gadke. Going to move up Stefik and Prill. These guys dropping like flies out there. Only 4 cars of the 7 cars left. Dake falling off pace here a little bit. 21 and a 5:01. Comfortable lead, though, with 5 seconds to go here. Justin Stefik, you are done. Everybody else still going. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, Leonard. Keep going. Dake is done. Prill is done. There's Coleman. All in, all done. Marshals, on your blowers, please. Leonard Dake going to take that one. 21 and a 5:05. Coleman with a 20 and a 5:03. 19:01 for Stefik. That was his best run on the layout. Aaron Prill with an 18 and a 5:14. Rest of the guys with a little bit of bad luck. Oh yeah, Mike Reese, you're up. It all happened really fast. All right, Marshall, spread out. Marshall, spread out. Already grabbed it or what? All right, roll him around, check him in. 21.5, Spec Buggy. Micah Cron's online. He thinks we need, in the next layout should have an alligator pit or possibly some sort of ring of fire. I'm not opposed to that. More of a crocodile man myself. Where is Jacob Van Ness? Jacob Van Ness? Jacob Van Ness. Where is he? Jacob Van Ness, 21.5 Spec Buggy. Going once. Going twice. Where is Jacob Van Ness? He was here earlier. He's in the shop. Benny Carlson. Is Jacob Van Ness in the shop? Just announce that. You're up. You're up, Jacob. 21.5. No time for dilly-dallying on a Tuesday. Probably 12, 15 minutes. Hustle up. Here comes Jacob. Yeah, I bet you did. Sweet. All right, Jacob working his opening lap here. Is he turning her around? Here's our order in this one. 21.5 Spec Buggy. Dusty Flunker, Jacob Van Ness, Raina Chidara, Fran Bonji, Mike Reese, Christopher Kern, and Jack Nelson. All right, Marshals Look Alive drivers, on your name. Dusty Flunker, Jacob Van Ness, Raina Chidara, Fran Bonji, Mike Reese, Christopher Kern, and Jack Nelson. We got a Chris Kern fan online. Micah Kranz says, go Chris Kern. He also says, Chris Kern looks like the Swedish chef from here. But work. It's Chris Kern on the point. Kern in that purple and white, early leader in this one. Bonji in the 2, Mike Reese, Nelson, Chidara, Van Ness, Flunker. 3:55 to go. Watch it entering the triple. Watch it in the triple. Clear now. Car coming up to speed. Work together. Triple double here. These guys grouping up just a bit. Van Ness going to tap out a little. 3:40 to go. Kern out front. White and purple coming up on the back of Van Ness if it went, I believe. Oh, no, that's not Van Ness. That is, that's Mike Reese. Kern going to tap out, though. Leader working down the line. From the 1 to the 3. Now it's Mike Reese to the front. Reese in that green. A little bit of purple. Some bronze in there. Yellow wheels working down the line. Bonji in the 2 spot. Bonji in his signature red and black. Those two separated by 0.7 of a second now. 3:05 to go. Kern in the 3. 1.5 off the lead battle. Reese going to tap out in the triple. Trying to right the ship. Should move Bonji to the front here. 2:55 to go. Longer lap from Bonji. Now it's Chris Kern back to the point. 15.5 last time by. 19 and a 5:13 to pace to Bonji's 5:16. 1.1 to split. Mike Reese another 1.0 off of that. Little break to Nelson, Flunker, Van Ness, and Chidara. Top 4 cars covered by 5 seconds right now. Halfway down, halfway to go. Work together through the triple-double. Flunker caught in a leader sandwich here. Kern, 15.2 last time by. Backs it up 16.5, 19.5, 11. Bonji maintains the 2. Reese in the 3. 2.3 covers the top 3 cars. Reese, third place car on Flunker. Third place car on Flunker. Work together. Excellent driving there. Oh, Reese going to tap out coming on the straightaway. Plenty of time left. 3 down, 2 to go. Reese shuffling down the order just a bit. Now 7 seconds to the deficit of our leader. 1:50 to go. Bonji throws down 15.7, puts him within 9/10. Kern going to give up definitely 9/10 this lap by. Bonji got to work a clean one. Kern 16.6 across the line. Oh, Bonji a little crossed up, working in front of Raina. Raina being patient. Bonji with a 16.9, 1.1 the split. 1:15 to go. Kern goes 15.6, answers the call here. Stretches it out just a bit. Mike Reese still in that 3 spot, about 5 seconds off of Bonji. Nelson in the 4. Flunker, Van Ness, and Chidara. Top 2 on 19 lap runs. Reese on an 18.01. 03 for Nelson. 09 for Flunker. 18.5, 11 for Van Ness. 17 lap run for Raina. 50 seconds to go. Work together, guys. Work together. Be patient. Get back in there, Raina. Go, go, go. Be smooth. "35 seconds to go. Gather it up, Raina. Nice and smooth. Don't overdrive it. 20 seconds to go. Kern, Bonji, Nelson. Where did Jack Nelson come from? Nelson knocking on the back door of Bonji here. 2/10 to split, 14 seconds to go. Nelson in that purple with the yellow trim. Getting faster every week. Bonji goes 16-2, puts him on a 19-lap pace. Nelson 6/10 off him. Keep going, guys. Keep going. It's going to be down to the end here. Clean to the end. Keep it clean and smooth. Jacob Van Ness, first one done. Mike Reese done. Reina Chidara, you are done. Flunker, Nelson, done. Chris Kern is done. Wait, now one more. It's Bonji. Red and black still racing. Go, go, go. And that's it, all in all done. Chris Kern going to take that one. 19 and a 5:07, his best run on the layout. Bonji with a 19 and a 5:17. Fran Bonji, welcome to the 19-lap club. Mike Reese with an 18 and a flat. Jack Nelson doing his best run, 18 and a flat. Only 3/10 off of Mike Reese. Van Ness with an 18.05. Flunker with an 18 and a 5:13. And Reina Chidara throwing down her best run on the layout, 17 and a 5:06. I would think it would be by the pipes because they blew it off. Yoink. All right, guys, I'm going to do a little printing of round 2. It's going to be the same race order. You'll go up how you finished. We'll take a very short break here. I'll throw a timer on the screen, and if you need more time, just find me and let me know. Chris Kern fan going crazy online right now. The fan is going wild. What? I have just, well, we can't say that on stream. You'll still have to strip you of your result. I've just gotten word in here that Chris Kern is on steroids, and that is the reason for the stellar run. Micah Kranz. I don't know if steroids disqualifies you from RC racing. I feel like it should not. Micah says he wants you tested before he races you next. Come on, Micah. What do you want me to lose? Half my client base? All right, new heat sheet should be coming off the printer. I'm going to throw a timer on the screen. I'm going to turn practice on for you gentle fellows. All right, guys, our timer is live here. If you need more time, please let me know. And if you're watching online, don't change that dial. We'll be right back. 1 minute and 30 seconds till race number 1. Race number 1, guys, start getting them ready. .21.5 drivers, I'll need you out here in 1 minute. Get the track prepared. All right, guys, bring them in, bring them in, bring them in. Race number 1, you guys are up. Shane Coles, Nick Coleman, Robert Marzinski, Chris Nelson, Jamie Tenney's, Mike Chesney, Matt Beer, you guys are up. Out to Marshall to get the track blown off here. I need Chris Kern, Fran Bonji, Mike Reese, Jack Nelson, Jacob Van Ness, Dusty Flunker, and Raina Chadara. I know. Unfortunately, there's no award for being the first one out here. But maybe there should be. Too slow, Jack. She was the first one out here. Sorry, dude. I call it like I see it. Looking for Coles, Coleman, Marzinski, Nelson, Tenney's, Chesney, and Beer out to race. Need all my 21.5 guys to make their way to the track, and girls. Chris Kern, Fran Bonji, Mike Reese, Jack Nelson, Jacob Van Ness, Dusty Flunker, and Raina Chadara. All right, 21.5 guys, out to Marshall. Let's go. All right, short course guys. You go ahead and roll them around, check them in. 1 lap will warm up here. My marshals are making their way to the track. Need someone over there, and I need someone on the blue bucket. Dusty, you can take on the far side over there. Mike Reese, you go in that spot right there. Yep, by the single, 180. Excellent. All right, here's that order one more time. Coles, Coleman, Marzinski, Nelson, Tenney's, Chesney, and Matthew Beer. All right, guys. This is Stock Short Course round number 2. I'm going to call you guys by name. Shane Coles, Nick Coleman, Robert Marzinski, Chris Nelson, Jamie Tenney's, Mike Chesney, and Matt Beer. Drivers on your name. Not when you want to go, when I call your name. I know it's a new thing. We're just trying. We're settling in here. Coleman, early leader. Watch after a single. Coleman flossing through there. I cannot believe he made it through that. Leader in that purple and silver. Work together. Coles in the 2 spot. 1 and 2 reverse order. How you see him. Coles taps out in the sweeper. Nelson in that 2 spot. 4/10 to split up front. Coleman on a 19 flat. Nelson 0-2. Tenney's 0-5. So 1.1 covers the top 3. Coles another half second off. Then it's Marzinski, Beer, and Chesney. 1:30 in. 3:30 to go. Nelson jumps to the front. Baby blue with the yellow trim, working behind Matt Beer on track. Coleman in the 2 spot. Coleman in the purple and silver. Tenney's in the 3 spot in that pink and blue Kozik rental ride. Coles down to the 4. Marzinski, Beer, and Chesney. Work together, work together. Leader is the baby blue with the yellow trim. We work it out. Excellent. 3:05 to go. Leader across the line. 17-2, going to put Coleman to the point. Nelson down to the 2 spot. Tenney's in the 3. Coles in the 4. 2.3 covers the top 4 cars right now. Coles with a hot lap moves him up to the 3 spot. Tenney's down to the 4. Coleman out front, purple and silver, working down the line. 15-6 that time by. Here comes Nelson in the 2 spot. Nelson with a 16-6, so now it's 1.5 seconds up front. Tenney's within 0.6 of Nelson right now. Tenney's working in front of Beer on track. He's in that blue and pink with the checker. Tenney's a little wide on the up and down. 2:50 in, 2:10 to go. Oh, Marzinski a little crossed up. No Marshall needed, although Mike Reese was on it. He was ready. Just like that. 1:50 to go. Coleman up to a 20-lap run now. 20 and a 5:15 across the line is our leader. 15-6. Back-to-back 15-6s for Coleman. Nelson with a 15-4. It's half a second split up front. Tenney's goes 16-0. He's about 3 seconds off the lead battle right now. Cole's another 1.8 behind. Separation of Marzinski, Chesney, and Beer. Those guys duking it out for the number 5 spot. 1:20 to go. Marzinski, nowhere to go. Gets into Nelson there. Nelson was our leader that last time by. Coleman with a little bit longer of a lap. Going to give it up to Nelson. Coleman goes 15-3 that time by. Takes it right back. Nelson with a 16-1. 1:05 to go. Coleman back to the front. He wants that 20-lap run. There it is, another 15-3 for Coleman, an even faster one. 20 and a 5:15 for our leader. Nelson answers with a 15-4. Coleman goes 15-6 that time by. Here comes Nelson. Nelson with a 15-9, so Coleman out front, 9/10 the cushion. These guys pulling away from the Tenney's-Coles battle. Those two separated by 1/10. Tenney's holding off Coles at this very moment. 25 seconds to go. Coles going 15-7, takes the 3 spot from JT. Here comes Tenney's. Tenney's with a 15-5, takes it right back. 13 seconds to go. Nelson back to the front. Keep going, guys. Keep going like you're going to get some more. Keep going. Coleman caught at the line. Shane Coles, you're done. Keep going, Chris Nelson. Keep going, Chris Nelson. Robert Marzinski is done. Done. Done and done. Marshals on your blowers, please. Chris Nelson going to take the TQ on that one. Tentatively here, 20 and a 5:15. Welcome to the 20-lap club. Coleman going 19 and a flat, 0.08. Coleman missing that 20-lap run by 0.08 of a second. Coles at a 19:03. 04 for Tenney's. 18 lap runs for Chesney, or for Marzinski, Chesney, and Matthew Beer. All right, Marshall, spread out. All right, these guys checking them in race number 2. Oh, straightaway, watching a straightaway. Clear now. One lap, one lap. The order in this one going to be Mike Reese, Hayden Klein, Mark Polson, Jason Klein, Jacob Van Ness, Eric Johnston, Aaron Prill, and Stephen Key. All right, guys. Marshall's Look Alive drivers on your name. Mike Reese, Hayden Klein, Mark Polson, Jason Klein, Jacob Van Ness, Eric Johnston, Aaron Prill, and a Mustang, Stephen Key. That worked out. Nice and easy out there. We are shooting for a 1. Chris Nelson's 20 and a 5:15. Hayden Klein out of the gate with the strongest lap. Polson going to take lap 2. Sweeper double, sweeper double. Wow, sweeper double go wide, wide, wide. That was perfect. 1 minute in, 4 minutes to go. It's Mark Polson to the point. Polson in that yellow, blue, and red. Him and Prill working well together out there. Hayden Klein in the 2 spot. Half a second split up front. Reese tapping out early. Van Ness in the 3, Johnston, Key, Jason, and Aaron. Hayden goes 16.7, his best lap. 16.6 from Van Ness. Key goes 17.1. These guys working some fast laps. Johnston throwing down a 16.5. Hot lap at a race on lap number 4. 1:30 and 3:30 to go. Back-to-back hot laps for Hayden. 3/10 to split up front now. Polson, 18.501. Hayden on 18.502. These guys separated just a bit from the Van Ness Johnston battle. Then we got Jason, Steven, Aaron, and Mike Reese watching a straightaway. Go away from the stand. Go away from the stand. Clear now. Good marshal in there from Robert. Polson throws down a 16.4. Van Ness with a 16.0. Jumps him to the 2 spot. Polson goes 17.2. So Van Ness starting to creep in. Klein starting to creep in. 2.6 covers the top 3 cars. 2:45 to go. 18 lap runs for the top 4. Polson, Hayden, Jacob, and Johnston. Leader working a triple double right now. Yellow, blue, and red. Van Ness back up to the 2 spot. Half a second in front of Klein. Johnston goes 16.4 from P4. Field starting to tighten up here. Now top 4 cars separated by 3.8. 2:10 to go. Polson goes 16.2. Backs it up with a 16.8. 18.502 for Polson. Polson a little tap out there. Not going to lose too much time. 1:55 to go. Long lap there from Polson. Going to give Van Ness the point. It's 2/10 to split. Hayden Klein jumps up in there. Long lap from Van Ness. So now it's Polson and Klein. Separation just 2/10. Klein coming across the line with a 16.7. Polson 17.2. Klein to the point. 1:25 to go. Klein and Polson looking to punch their ticket to the A main here, looking to squeak it in. Final 2, 7 and 8, 1:15 to go. Back and forth every time they cross the line. Hayden with a 17.4, Polson 17.5. Van Ness with a 16.1. Top 3 cars separated by half a second now. 4 down, 1 to go. Klein across the line, 16.1, his best lap. Polson with a 16.6. Here comes Van Ness, 16.8, so 1.3 covers the top 3 cars now. 45 seconds to go. Oh, Klein gets it wrong, coming down the straightaway. Only 9/10 to work with. Double stuffing it almost. Him and Polson side by side. Polson gonna tap out now. 30 seconds to go. That's gonna move Van Ness to the point here. And possibly Jason Klein. Where did he come from? Johnston not out of this one. 15 seconds to go here. It's down to 2.5 covering the top 5 cars now. 5 seconds to go. Keep it clean. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, Steven. Keep going, keep going. Hayden Klein, first one done. Mark Polson done. Jacob Van Ness done. Jason Klein done. Wow. Eric Johnston done. There's Key. Here comes Prill. And that's it, all in, all done. Marshals on your blowers, please. Jason Van Ness going to hang on the last lap, 18 and a 5:04. Polson, 18.506, his best run. Hayden Klein, 18.507.20 to Jason Klein's 2.6. Hayden doing his best run. Jason just missing it. Johnston goes 18.08. 17 for Steven. 17 for AA Ron Prill. All right, guys, from the last race, spread out. All right, stock buggy. Roll them around, check them in. All right, June not going to make this one. The order in this one going to be Brian Yeager, Chris Garay, Craig O'Brien, Danny Detloff, Alex Orloff, Jake Noreen, Adam Chidara, and Matthew Erdman. All right, marshals, look alive. Drivers, I will call you by name. Yeager, Garay, O'Brien, Detloff, Orloff, Noreen, Chidara, and Matthew Erdman. All right, one less car out there, so nice and smooth, nice and easy. Triple double landing, triple landing. Oh no, hand that off. Triple double, triple double. Clear now. Not the strongest opening laps here, but it's Brian Yeager out front. O'Brien, Orloff, Garay, Erdman, Chidara, Noreen. 20 lap runs working for Brian Yeager and Craig O'Brien. O'Brien goes 14-2 last time by, puts him on a 21, puts him to the point. Yeager on 20 and a flat. Orloff 19, Garay 19. Rest of the field, a little bit of work to do. 3:40 to go. 14-1 last time by for O'Brien. He's in that orange, maroon, and white. Airing it out over to triple. Associated ride down the hill. Across the line for O'Brien, 14-0. 21 and a 5.07, Yeager. 21 and a 5.10, throws down a 14-2 of his own. 9/10 up front, Garay, 4.5 seconds off the leaders. And it's Orloff, Chidara, Noreen, Erdman, 3:10 to go. Long lap that time by for Craig O'Brien, but an even longer one for Yeager. So O'Brien going to hang on to the point, 1.7 ahead of Yeager. Yeager goes 14-3, whittles it down to a 1.3 gap now. These guys going trips and paying the price here. Leaders working up the hill and down. 1, 2, and 3 working through the sweeper double right now. O'Brien leads him out. Garay in a 2 spot, Yeager in a 3. Orloff, Chidara, Noreen, Erdman. Orloff on a 19-lap run. Chidara 18 for Noreen. 17 for Erdman. Erdman goes 15-4 last time by. That was his best lap. Watch it, sweeper double. Sweeper double, oh my goodness. Craig O'Brien narrowly avoiding Jake Noreen by the hairs on his chinny chin right there. 3 down, 2 to go. Johnston's flabbers are gasted, watching the straightaway. Second place on Noreen. Oh man, Garay gonna tap there. $140 to go. Craig O'Brien out front. 21 and a 5.09. Yeager on a 20 and a 5 flat, 4.3 to split. Garay clocking a long one here, puts him down to a 19.01. Orloff, 19 and a 5.12, 5.13 for Chidara. So Orloff and Chidara separated by 0.6 right now. Erdman in the 6th spot, Noreen in the 7, 1:15 to go. This one starts with Craig O'Brien. He's working down the straightaway in that yellow, orange, and white. Watch it coming down the hill. Watch it coming down the hill. $50 seconds to go. Leader working through the triple. Working on the back of Chidara, I believe that is. 40 seconds to go. $18 seconds to go. O'Brien, Yeager, Orloff. Orloff throws down 14-6. Yeager with a long one, going to maintain the 2 spot. Orloff creeping in now, though. Race clock about to expire. Leader trying to keep it clean through the triple-double. Keep going. You might get one more. Yeager caught at the line. Orloff done. O'Brien done. Garay done. Waiting on a couple more. And that's it, all in, all done. Craig O'Brien going to take that one, 20 and a 5 flat. Yeager with a 19 and a flat. Orloff, 19.01. 07 for Garay. Chidara, 19.511. And it's Erdman and Noreen. All right, marshals, spread out, marshals. I need someone to move over to the green bucket. Chris Gray, take the green bucket over here. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Four-wheel drive, 13.5 buggy. All right, everybody is checked in. The order in this one: Leonard Dake, Nick Coleman, Justin Stefik, Aaron Prill, Breadbasket Brian, Tyler Stefik, and Ray Sokolik. All right, guys, this is 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy. I'm going to call you by name. Leonard, Nick Coleman, Justin Stefik, Aaron Prill, Breadbasket Brian, Tyler Stefik, and Ray. Nice and easy out there. Dake out of the gate with a 13.9, backs it up 14.3. Coleman throws down 14.1 and 13.9. 45 seconds in, 4:15 to go. Leonard Dake out front, 15.9 across the stripe, 21 and a 5.09. Coleman with a 21 and a 5.10, 1/10 of split. Gadke on a 21 and a 5.13. So top three cars covered by 1.2 early on here. Stefik throws down a 14.7 from P4. Then it's Prill, Sokolik, and Tyler Stefik. 13.8 from Leonard Dake last time by. Work together out there. Third place directly in front of you, Justin. $3:35 to go. Coleman to the front. Long lap from Dake. What happened? You turned me off, Dusty. Coleman out front, 21 and a 5.05, 06 for Dake. Separation 2/10. Gadke maintains the 3 spot, 20 and a 5.05 for him. Leonard throws down a 13.6, puts him to the point. Justin in the 4 spot, Tyler in the 5, Prill and Sokolik, 2:55 to go. Watch a triple, clear now. Dake out front, he's in that blue. A little bit of flow red, tripling. Working behind Breadbasket Brian on track. Watch it coming on the straightaway. Watch it coming onto the straightaway. These guys both going to split the difference there. Breadbasket going to give Leonard some room right here and tuck in and follow him. That's Leonard behind you. Go, 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 Bread. He's not used to Leonard running that paint job. Nobody is. 2:15 to go. Dake across the line, 14.9. Coleman with a 14.5. Leonard out front. He's got 9/10. Gadke maintains the 3 spot. 20 and a 5.05 for him. Stefik on a 19.07. 18s for the rest of the field. 3 down. 2 minutes left. Coleman going 13.9. They're going to tap out in the sweeper double there. Coleman working a triple. Marshall and Gadke. What a guy. 1:45 to go. Gadke clocking along on that time by. Still going to maintain the 3 spot. Got about a 6-second cushion on Justin Stefik in the 4. Stefik got about 11 seconds on Tyler, who's got 3 on Ray. Another 1.8 on Prill. 1:30 to go. Coleman with an anger lap there. 13.6. Back to business up front here. Dake with a 14.3. Here comes Coleman. 13.8. We're down to 8/10 now. 1:15 to go. Watch a triple double landing. Double landing. Dake getting lucky there. Little 50-50 bounce off the pipe. Coming up on Tyler Stefik and fast. Prill gives him room. Awesome driving there, guys. Appreciate the courtesy. Everybody working well together out there. Oh, Gadke going for a tumble there. 50 seconds to go. Dake across the line, 14-1. Coleman with a 14-1. It's 9/10 up front. Coleman coming up on Prill. Second place on Prill if and when. Third place working across the line. Long lap for Gadke. Going to hang on, though. 35 seconds to go. Dake with a 14-0. Coleman 14-3. It's 1.1 now. Dake working a triple-double behind Justin Stefik. Now in front of Justin Stefik is our leader. 25 seconds to go. Dake with a 14-1. Coleman goes 14-0. 15 seconds to go here. Dake working on the back of Gadke. Leonard answering a call. 13-6 when it counts. Gadke gives way. Coleman with a 14-5. It ain't enough. Watch the triple landing. That's broke. Pull it, pull it, pull it. Coleman flossing here. It's going to come down to the end. Keep going. Leonard Dake, you are done. Leonard Dake, you're caught at the line. Justin Stefik done. Nick Coleman done. Everybody else still alive. Done. 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 One more down the hill. All in, all done. Leonard Dake going to take that one. New TQ, 21 and a 5:01. Coleman with a 21 and a 5:03. His best run. Both these guys doing their best run. Gadke at 20 and a 5:09. 18 for Stefik. 18 for Stefik. 18 for Sokolik. Welcome to the 18 lap club. Prill with a 17 and a 5:10. All right, guys, from the last race, spread on out. Let's go ahead and roll them around. Check them in cautiously in the sweeper. Go low in the sweeper. Watch it triple, triple, triple. Good patience there. Everybody's checked in. The straightaway is closed. No, he's going to go over there. Yep, that'll work. Our order in this one, I don't know if that side works anymore. I have another battery up here I'm charging. It's done. The order in this one going to be Chris Kern, Fran Bonji, Mike Reese, Jack Nelson, Jacob Van Ness, Dusty Flunker, and Raina Chidara. All right, we got marshals, we got cars. I'm going to call you by name. Chris Kern, Fran Bonji, Mike Reese, Jack Nelson, Jacob Van Ness, Dusty Flunker, and Raina. Race number 5, 21.5 spec buggy on the track right now. Final race of this round. We'll take a little break. We'll go into the mains. There are tissues in the shop if you need to shed a single tear after the main of this last day on the layout, last Tuesday. We're a couple laps into this one. It's Michael Reese out front. Reese, net green, purple, and copper, working on the back of Bonji. Bonji currently residing in that 2 position. Nelson in the 3. Top 3 guys on 19 lap runs. Then it's Flunker, Kern, Vanessa, and Chadara. Reese crossed the line, 15.4. Bonji with a 15.4 as well. Mike Reese up to a 20-lap pace now. Bonji, 19.03. Long lap for Nelson. Going to move up Flunker and Kern. Nelson down to the 5 spot now. Jacob Vanessa in the 6, Chidara in the 7, 3:20 to go. Here comes Bonji down the line. Last time 15-4, gonna back it up with a rough one. Now it's Mike Reese, Chris Kern out front. Reese got a comfortable gap right now, 6.5 seconds. Watch the top of the hill. Car's coming up to speed. Good patience there. Leader is in that orange copper. A little bit of purple and green in there. 2:55 to go. Sweeper go low. Coleman doing all that he can, which needs a couple more arms over there. Watching a triple. Clear now. 2:45 to go, and the Kern fans are tuning in. Kern in the white and purple. Working through the triple. Double and single for him. Over to double. A little wide so he can make that lander. Halfway down, halfway to go. Reese crossed the line with a 16-7. Kern 16-3. Chipping away at it. 5.4 the split up front. Bonji another 2.4 back. And it's Nelson. Van Ness, Flunker, and Chidara. 2:15 to go. Bonji a little hit off the pipe there. Reese with a 15-4 last time by his best lap. Kern goes 15-7, his best lap. Leader coming up on Jack Nelson. Leader is in the green, copper with a little bit of purple in there. 1:55 to go. Reese crossed the line, 16-1. Kern with a 15-8. Second place car coming up on Reyna. Bonji still in that 3 spot. Oh man, Reyna gave Kern room and then he flipped it over. Second place car coming up on Jack Nelson, 1:30 to go. Reese out front, 19:02, working across the loop. 15-6 that time by, gonna maintain the pace. Here comes Kern. Kern with a 16-7, so Reese pulling away, 8.5 the split. Anything can happen, 1:15 to go. Watch coming down the straightaway. Bonji gets a little wide. That's gonna move Van Ness up to the 3 spot. Bonji down to the 4. Flunker, Nelson, and Chidara. 4 down. Triple double, clear. Third place car on Jack Nelson. Third place on Jack Nelson. Whoa, you didn't have to go that wide. No Marshall needed there. Easy, gather it up, Jack. Nice and smooth. There you go. 4:30 in, 30 to go. Reese goes 15-4 last time by. Another hot lap for Mike Reese. Leader working down the hill on across the line here. 15-9, 19 and a 5:01. Reese comfortably out front at this point. Kern in the 2 spot. Both those guys on 19 lap paces. Vanessa on 18:07, 18 and a 5:13 for Flunker and Nelson. 5:17 for Bonji. 5 seconds. Watch coming down the straightaway. Go away from the driver's stand. Mike Reese, Chris Kern, you are done. Sweeper double landing. Sweeper double landing. Reese and Kern are done. Reese and Kern. Everybody else still live. Jack Nelson done. Bonji done. Couple more to finish. Working down the line here. Done. Done, done. That's it. All in, all done. Mike Reese going to take that one. Taking the TQ from Chris Kern. 19 and a 5:01. His best run in the layout. Kern with an 18. Flunker 18. Nelson with an 18. Van Ness 18. Bonji with an 18. Reyna with a 16. All right, the mains are coming off the printer right now. Stock short course B main, you guys will be up first. Followed by 21.5, 13.5, stock buggy, and the stock short course A main. Nobody is back-to-back, but some of you are definitely race Marshall race. So make sure you got both your cars ready to go. We have not needed one volunteer marshal all night, and we shouldn't need one even for the mains. So jot that down. Tuesday night about to be the new Friday. Oh my God, I spoke too soon. I knew when I shouldn't have even said it. We're going to need a volunteer marshal. Just when I said it, then Aaron comes in and drops this bomb on me that he's leaving. So now we have a race with 6. Yep, I jinxed us. 2 races will need volunteer marshals now. Oh, you RC gods are cruel. Watching a triple landing. There's a timer on the screen. If you need more time, let me know. It's at 12 minutes and 40 seconds. Stanislawski online. Yeah, I know, Tyler. Shouldn't even said it. I could feel it, too. I could feel it in my plums. It wasn't the right thing to say. All right, that's it. Bring them in, shut them down. Let's go racing. Stock short course B main, you guys are up. Stock short course A main out to Marshall. I'm looking for Mike Chesney, Hayden Klein, Jason Klein, Matt Beer, Eric Johnston, Aaron Prill, Stephen Key. Oh, Aaron Prill's out. Out to Marshall, I need my A-main short course guys. I'm looking for Chris Nelson, Nick Coleman, Shane Coles, Jamie Tenney's, Robert Marzinski, Mike Reese, Jacob Van Ness, and Mark Polzin out to Marshall. Get that track blown off. I will need a volunteer marshal after this race, unfortunately. Made the call a little too early. Yes. Stock short course A-main guys out to Marshall. Cole's on his way. Looking for Van Ness and Reese. Van Ness on his way here, looking for Mike Reese out to Marshall. Actually, I think we'll make Mike Reese Marshall the next one. Oh, no, he's in the next one, ain't he? He is. Oh, there you are. These guys gridding them up here. Stock short course B main on the number 1, Mike Chesney on the number 2, Hayden Klein. Jason Klein on the 3, Matt Beer on the 4, Eric Johnston on the 5, Stephen Key promoted to the number 6. You're on the number 1. Was that a flex? Were you just flexing on the guys in the driver's stand? What position am I in, guys? No. Reese making his way out here. Mike, you could take why don't you take the blue bucket? And then Van Ness, you kind of stand in the middle of that zone. Yeah, right there. Yep, perfect, right there. All right, guys. This is our stock short course B main. Top 2 guys moving on up to the big show. We're going to take it easy. We're going to have it fun. We're going to do it all on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy. Check up in the back. And we're going to start that over. Restart. We'll give it one more. This is the last week on this layout, Robert. This is the last Tuesday. Friday is the last day on this layout. It's an oval next, yep. So next week is the big oval race. It'll be oval all week. And then the week after, the track will still be an oval. We will still race. We'll race off-road classes on the oval. There's not really any rules on that, so if you want to get a little creative, that is encouraged. But we're going to try this again here on the tone. Easy, easy, easy there, gang. Okay, patience in the back. You guys can settle that in the pits amongst yourself. Marshall. These guys dinking around in the back. Chesney and Klein pulling away out front. Johnston in the 3. Klein, Beer, and Key. Beer going to tap out and sweeper double. Key going to go by. Hayden Klein to the point. Chesney to the 2. These guys got about a straightaway and a half separation from Johnston in that all purple truck in the 3 spot. Jason Klein in the 4. Here comes Key and Beer. 5 and 6. We're only 50 seconds in. 4:10 to go. Lead battle working through the sweeper. Hayden in that white with the pink splatter. Chesney in that shades of blue. $3:55 to go. Klein a little contact with the outside pipe there on the straightaway. Chesney closing in. Chesney noses in just a bit. Johnston starting to close that gap now. Little miscue from both Chesney and Johnson there. 3:40 to go. Hayden pulling away. Leader working down the line. Here comes Chesney. And Johnston. Jason Klein not far out of this one yet. 1:30 down, 3:30 to go. Leader in the all white with the pink splatter. Working up the hill now and down. Klein with a 16.7 that time high. Chesney with a 16.2. Chesney goes for a tumble there. Johnston starting to close in. Lead battle. Shaping up just a bit here. All these guys relatively equidistant. 3:05 to go. Klein goes 16.4. Chesney with a 17.3. Johnston 16.9. 2:50 to go. Jason Klein maintains the 4 spot. Beer in the 5. Stephen Key in the 6. Chesney across the line in the 50 shades of blue. 16.2 that time by Johnston. 16.3. Third place on Stephen Key if and when. 2:35 to go. Excellent, thank you. Johnston taking another 4/10 off of Chesney that time by. His best lap in a race, 16.2. Transfer battle working through the triple-double. Johnston having a look there. Down the straightaway, Chesney in the 50 shades of blue. Johnston in that all purple. 2:05 to go, plenty of time left. Johnston just got to apply the pressure, wait for the error here. Both these guys looking tighty through the triple-double. Chesney a little wide up the hill. Johnston nice and tight. Up on 2 wheels, up coming on the straightaway. Hayden Klein gets it wrong. Now it's Chesney to the point. 3-car battle working through the short chute. These guys are going to keep it clean. 1:40 to go. Miscue there from Klein. Johnston nowhere to go. Now it's Chesney to the point. Johnston to the 2. Hayden Klein down to the 3 spot. 1, 2, and 3. Working through the sweeper double now. Klein a little bit up on the pipe there. Gonna lose some time. 1:29 to go. Chesney pulling away just a bit. Wide on the up-down. Johnston closes in. 16.1 for Chesney. 16.3 for Johnston. Klein with a 16.7. Johnston a little crossed up there. 1:10 to go. Klein starting to size him up. Klein gets into the back of him. No Marshall needed. He's going to give it back, and they go. 1 minute left to go here. Chesney on the wrong side of the pipe. Marshall deliberating. Klein into the back of Johnston. And we reset here. 50 seconds on the clock. Chesney got to keep it clean. Johnston keeping that door shut. Hayden Klein trying to find a way by here. Cross the stripe. 42 seconds to go. Klein tight to the pipe in a sweeper double. Creeping up on Johnston. 35 seconds. Klein looking to the inside there. Johnston leaving the door open. Goes wide. Slams it. Klein giving him a bump. These guys coming on the straightaway. 23 seconds to go here. Hayden Klein got 2 laps left to get this thing settled up. Chesney starting to pull away. Johnston comes up short on the triple. Klein closing back in. Here comes Matt Beer. Where did Matt Beer come from? Beer in that 4 spot, not far off the lead battle. Klein a little up down. 5 seconds to go here. These guys are going to go one more. Johnston got to keep it clean. No pressure. Klein tapping out. Beer tapping out. Sigh of relief from Eric Johnston. Chesney working down the line. Once you cross the line, you will be done. Klein and Beer, no one knows which one wants to take the third spot. Beer pulling out every stop in the book there. And that's it, all in, all done. Excellent race. Chesney and Johnston moving on. Jason Klein got Matt Beer on the last lap there, so it's Hayden, Jason, and Matt Beer. Stephen Key bringing home the 6. Excellent race there. I'm going to need a volunteer marshal, please, and thank you. 21.5 Spec A main coming up. I need a volunteer marshal for sure. All right, guys, from that last race, spread on out. All right, 21.5 Spec Buggy. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. I know. That was awesome. All right, I need one volunteer marshal. Chesney, you want to slide over to like the middle of those 2 spots you're by? And then I need one guy on the green bucket, really easy area. Help me out for 5 whole minutes. You got it, June? Thank you, sir.
Take over my snack.
I'll take over your snack. No one's ever asked me to do that. I can say that's a first. All right, 21.5 Spec Buggy. Let's set our grid easy over there. Mike Reese, your top qualifier this evening. Chris Kern on the number 2 spot. Shout out Chris Kern's fan, Micah Kranz. He's online watching. Fran Bonji in the 3. Jack Nelson in the 4. Jacob Van Ness in the 5. Dusty Flunker in the 6. And Reina Chidara on the 7. All right, our grid is set. This is 21.5 Spec Buggy A main. We're going to take it easy. We're going to have some fun. We're going to do it on the tone. Jack Nelson super jumping that one, trying to time it. I'm going to let it ride. Behind you, Steve Key. Behind you, Steve Key. All right, let's restart that. Bring it back. Bring it back. Oh, got to fix the body on that one. Drive it over by Mike Chesney, Reina. All right, let's try that again. Jack, you got to wait for the tone, bro. Jack trying to time the gate out here. You know he's a dirt bike racer when he's trying to time the gate drop. Yep, Jack is trying to get ahead of the curve here. All right, let's do this again. Let's wait for the tone. Let's take it easy. On the tone. Easy, easy, easy. Easy in the back there. Easy, easy. Long race, Jack. Easy, buddy. Good patience. Good, good. Work it out in the triple here. It's all right. Go, go, go. Marshall, Marshall. Not my favorite start, but not the worst. Chesney and Kern get away clean. Vanessa. Bonji tapping out. Nelson trying to go by. Reina trying to find her way in there. These 21.5 racers battling hard, working through the triple. Chesney, or Mike Reese out front, rather. Kern in the 2. Van Ness, here comes Bonji. Nelson, Flunker, and Reina. Oh, Nelson going to tap out. Bonji going to tap out. Reese crossed the line, 15.8. Kern with a 15.6. Kern trying to cut that corner, a little crossed up on the exit. Comes up just a bit short there on the double. Reese tight to the pipe, coming on the straightaway, 15.6 that time by. Kern with a 15.9. Reese, a little hit off the pipe there. Kern starting to close that gap just a bit. Van Ness still in the 3 spot. Flunker in the 4. Looks like Bonji. And then the battle of the youngsters. Reina leads out Nelson. 1:25 in, 3:35 to go. All watching the sweeper. Sweeper. Clear now. Bonji going to tap out. Nelson gets by Reina. Nelson looking to the inside there. Both these guys mimicking. Second place on Reyna, if and when. Leader in front of you. Watch a triple landing. Good patience there, Reyna. Excellent driving. 3:15 to go. Mike Reese last time by 15:3. Hot lap of the race. Comes across with a 15:5. Kern with a 16:0. So Reese inching away ever so slightly. The green, purple, and copper. That's our leader. Kern in the 2. Van Ness in the 3. Van Ness taking a half second off Kern last time by. Watch coming on the straightaway. Good peripheral there from Jacob Van Ness. Flunker maintains the 4. Bonji in the 5. That's a battle working on the straightaway. Nelson going to tap out in the 6. Leader on Jack Nelson. Watch it, sweeper double, double landing. Good Marshall in there from Johnston. Leader trying to work his way through. Leader on Nelson. Good job there. Second place behind you, Jack, when he gets there. Leader will be on Fran Bonji if and when. Watching a single, Dusty Flunker. Clear now. 2:20 to go. Mike Reese working through the short chute. Here comes Kern through the short chute. Kern looking stout through that single. Oh, a little crossed up on the double landing. 2:10 to go. Leader over to sweeper double. Green, purple, and copper. Working behind Bonji on track. Bonji trying to reel in Flunker. Flunker not far out of his vision there. No battle behind you, Reyna. 2 cars when they get there. 1:50 to go. Excellent. Go, go, go. 1:40 to go. Oh, Reyna on the wrong side of the track. 1:35 to go. Reese across the line, 15:8. Kern with a 15:9. Van Ness maintains the 3 spot. He's going across the stripe now. Watch it, double landing. Oh my goodness, Reese navigates that perfectly. Second place on Flunker, awesome, thank you. 1:20 to go. Reese with a 15:9. Kern with a 15:7. Bonji caught in the middle of a leader sandwich here. 1:10 to go. Reese working a lap this time by 15:5. It's a good one. Here comes Kern. 16:5. You could see Reese pull away that time by. Reese on his lid. That's the leader. Awesome. Thank you. Excellent driving there, Fran Bonji. A little close for comfort. Reese getting a little nervous on that one. 45 seconds to go. These guys sharing the same straightaway. Kern taking 1.4 off him that time by. Nothing between Kern and Reese besides some trackside dirt right now. Down the straightaway they go. Reese across the line. 15:9. Kern 15:7. 25 seconds to go. The Kern fans are starting to get a little hyped up here. Kern creeping in. Reese been out front all race. Kern working his way on the straightaway. Here comes Reese. 15:6. Kern with a 15:8. Reese takes 2/10 back. Leaders coming up on Jack Nelson and Quick. 10 seconds to go. It's going to be close. I don't think we're going to go one more. Work it out. Awesome. Cross the line and you will be done. Couple more to finish here. One more to finish, red and black. Down the hill. One more on top of the hill. June's got it. Come on, Dusty. And that's it, all in, all done. Mike Reese going to take the win tonight. Tone to tone, an excellent race there from Reese. Kern bringing home the 2. Sorry, Micah. Van Ness brings home the 3, first time here. Bonji in the 4, Flunker in the 5, Nelson in the 6, Reyna Chidara in the 7. All right, marshals from the last race, go ahead and spread out. All right, 13.5 Wheeler, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Who am I missing? He locked you in the bathroom. All right, everybody is checked in. Straightaway is closed. Hey, Jacob, you want to slide into, there's a spot that's like kind of in the middle there in the pipe? Yeah. Perfect. Thank you, sir. All right, 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy A main. Your top qualifier this evening, Leonard Dake on the number 1 spot. Nick Coleman on the 2. Brett Basket Bryan on the 3. Justin Stefik on the 4. Tyler Stefik on the 5. And Ray Sokolik on the 6. Do it, Jack. Smart move there. Watch Kern fumble this first lap terribly. All right, guys. Leonard Dake was your top qualifier. We're going to have some fun. We're going to take it easy on the sound of the tone. Well, that's all right. Keep her going there. Over the top. A little self-induced here and there. But we are live. That's a live start. 4-wheel drive, 13.5 buggy. Dake leads out Coleman, followed by Gadke. Little break to Stefik. Sokolik and Stefik. Hustle, Marshall. 30 seconds in, 4:30 to go. Gadke gets by Coleman. Didn't see what happened there. Gadke going way wide. Giving Coleman that spot right back. Dake across the line. 13.5. Coleman with a 14.0, 15.6 from Gadke. Sokolik up to the 4 spot. And it's Justin and Tyler, the battle of the brothers, working through the single right now. Dake, your leader. Watch the triple landing clear now. Dake, your leader, getting up on 2 wheels there on the double. Saves it. Coming up on some lap traffic. He's going to be patient with 3:45 to go. Leader is in that blue with the orangish red. Stefik gets by Sokolik. Dake makes it through. A little hit off the wall there. Flirting with disaster. Coleman is your 2 spot. He's in that all-clear car on Tyler Stefik. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Big whip there from Leonard. Little crossed up. That is Dunzo. $3:15 to go. Second place car on Tyler Stefik. Awesome, thank you. 3:10 to go. Second place car will be on Ray Sokolik next. And go, go, go. Dake across the line, 14.2. Here comes Coleman. Coleman with a 15.0. Gadke hanging on to the 3 spot. Sokolik in the 4, Stefik in the 5. That's a battle working through the triple. Sokolik goes big. Stefik goes by. Stefik going to get it wrong in a double here. Here comes Ray. Back to the 4 spot. Stefik back to the 5. 2:40 to go. That's our closest battle working through the sweeper double. Over to single now. Ray in that shade of green. Stefik in the white, red, and black. Oh, Sokolik tapping out. Stefik tapping out. Our third place guy trying to make it through that. Here comes the leader now. 2:25 to go. Stock buggy A main up next. I will need a volunteer marshal again after this one. Gadke being patient there. Tucks in, follows the leader. Leader on Tyler Stefik. 2:05 to go. All these guys starting to spread out. Tapping it out in the triple air. Dake gets it wrong. Coleman starting to creep back into conversation now. Second place car on Stefik. Stefik gives him room. 1:48 to go across the stripe for Coleman. Coleman pushing hard now. 13.8 to Leonard Dake. 16.0 the previous. Second place coming up on Gadke and fast. 1:35 to go. Gadke gives way. Coleman on the move here. Coleman taps out in the triple. Still plenty of time left. Coleman working down the line. 1:20 across the stripe. Leader coming up on Sokolik. Awesome, thank you. Dake out front down the line. Coleman in that 2 spot. Gadke in the 3. Stefik in the 4. Ray Sokolik in the 5. 50 seconds to go. Leader working a triple. Second place working a short shoot. Coleman takes a 10th off him last time by. What is that? Dake on his lid. Here's the battle working down the straightaway now. Now it's Nick Coleman to the front. Lead battle working through the short shoot. Dake getting dangerous there. 30 seconds to go. Coleman and that all clear. Dake in the blue and red. Down the line they go. Coleman defending that inside. Dake looking high, looking low. 19 seconds to go. Dake getting dangerously close now. Leaves the door open on the triple. Leonard to the inside. He makes a little contact, but no marshal needed. He's feeling weird about it. 10 seconds to go. This is going to be the final lap here. Sweeper double. Hold it, Raina. Awesome, thank you. Dake trying to make a move. Time's about to expire. He's having a look here. Around the outside, Coleman gets it wrong. Oh, man, Coleman knew Dake was going to attempt something there. Little miscue. Leonard going to take the win. Coleman going to take home the 2. Gadke completes us for the 3 spot. Stefik in the 4. Sokolik, Stefik. And that's a race. I need a volunteer marshal, please, and thank you. I would take 2 even. We got a full heat coming up here. Help me help you. That was fun. If it was me, I would have never waited. There was no marshal needed. I did that to little Larry at Compass, and second to last corner, I just come in, get out of the way. He didn't have to be marshaled. I just moved him, but he complained about it. Shout out little Larry if you're watching. I do. Okay. That was a great race. All right, guys, some last race. Go ahead and spread out. Spread out, guys. Oh, yeah, he knew what was going to happen. It happened the lap before, so he knew that's what you're going to do. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Stock buggy. A-Main. A lot of good racing tonight. All right, straightaway is closed. Dake putting a toothpick in him on the second to last lap to know if he was ready or not. All right, let's set our stock buggy grid here. Your top qualifier this evening, flying Craig O'Brien. Brian Yeager on the 2 spot. Chris Garay 3. Orloff 4. Detloff 5. Chadar on the 6. Noreen on the 7. Villaruz on the 8. And Matthew Erdman on the number 9. All right, guys, this is our stock buggy A-Main. You know how I like to do it. Nice and easy and all on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy. Self-induced there. Go, 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 go. It's a little kerfuffle, but everybody's still very close. Keep it clean, working down the line here. We're going to roll with that. Watching straight. Garay out front. O'Brien in the 2. Yeager in the 3. Detloff 4. Little break to Orloff. Villaruz. Villaruz turns in just a bit early there. Garay across the line, 14-4. Craig O'Brien with a 14-1. These guys working a triple right now. Garay in that white, pink, and teal. O'Brien taps out in the triple-double. Yeager as well. Detloff going to go by to the 3 spot. Leader working through the triple. Second, third, fourth, fifth, working through the triple now. Watch it on the straight, clear. So Garay out front, working into a single. Little separation to Craig O'Brien. Garay on his lid. Coleman right on it. O'Brien going to close in. Garay got a double single. O'Brien downsides the double perfectly. 3:30 to go across the line. Chris Garay out front, but Craig O'Brien chugging along here. They're coming up on Adam Chidara, F1. Chidara jumping that triple way far. Yeager still in that 3 spot. Yeager coming up on Chidara. Excellent, thank you. Leader is that white, pink, and turquoise. Teal, maybe. Through to triple-double. O'Brien in the white, yellow, and orange. Downside in that double, perfect. Not even Spencer Rivkin was downsiding that double so well. 2:55 to go. Garay, O'Brien, Yeager. O'Brien tapping out just a bit. Slides it around that 180 corner. 2:40 to go. Watching the straightaway go away from the stand, away from the stand. Good check up there from Orloff. Watch a triple, triple, triple. Ran a triple. Look away for a minute, and Chris Garay all the way down to the 3 spot now. Yeager out front, working through that double. O'Brien in the 2. Garay down to the 3 now, watching a straight. Villaruz up to the 4. Here comes Villaruz. Villaruz in that all white. June not out of this one yet. Plenty of time to go here. 3 down, 2 to go. I know. Yeager with a 14.5, Garay 14.0. A little miscue there from Yeager. Garay closing in. O'Brien getting a little too greedy on the triple-double, and Villaruz tapping out as well. Garay taking a second off of Yeager last time by. He's going to give it all back right there. O'Brien as well. June tapping out in the triple. Brian Yeager, consistent. 125 to go. Yeager squares up, hits the triple, perfect. Garay, perfect. O'Brien a little wide there. Villaruz in the 4 spot. Orloff in the 5. Detloff in the 6, gets by Orloff now. Then it's Erdman and Noreen, 105 to go. No battle there, awesome, thank you. Villaruz starting to creep up on O'Brien here. Battle for the 3 spot shaping up. Villaruz goes trips. Little crossed on the double. 55 seconds to go. We got a battle for the lead now, too, working through the triple. Garay looking around the outside, looking to the inside there. 49 seconds to go. Gives Yeager a little bump. Lets him know he's there. Underlay Yeager. Garay to the inside. He's going to wait on that one. Oh, Yeager almost crossing him up. These guys getting crossed. They're going to double single. Garay getting greedy there. That was mean. 30 seconds to go. We're going to try it over. O'Brien taps out in the 3. Lead battle, work at the sweeper double. Garay taps out there. 24 seconds to go. Garay doing the Weisenberger, call it a double stuff. Oh my God, I've never seen it. Triple stuff from Garay. Quadruple stuff from Garay. O'Brien coming in. 6 seconds to go. This is going to be the final lap battle for the 2 spot. Garay clicking a lap this time. Everybody else racing to the line. Couple more to finish here. Waiting on Erdman. There he is. Waiting on June. There he is. That's it. All in, all done. Brian Yeager going to take the win tonight. Stock buggy Chris Garay taking home the 2 spot. O'Brien 3. Villaruz, Detloff, Orloff, Erdman, Noreen, and Shadara. .8 on the last lap. Final race of the evening coming up here, Stock Short Course A Main. Marshals spread out. Spectators gather round, gather round. It's Tuesday, which means it's short course night up in here. June's got the bucket. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Stock Short Course final race of the evening. Let's make it a good one here. Oh, hang on, Coleman. Golly. You got to get that out of the way early. Here comes Van Ness. Straightaway's closed. Van Ness making his way out here. Let's set our grid while we wait. On the number 1, your top qualifier this evening, Christopher Nelson. Nick Coleman on the 2, Shane Coles on the 3, Jamie Tenney's on the 4, Marzinski on the 5, Mike Reese on the 6, Van Ness making his way onto the stand here. He's in the 7. Polson on the 8. And your bump ups. Awesome B-main battle from Mike Chesney and Eric Johnston. All right, our grid is set. This is stock short course A main. Final race of the evening. Let's have a little fun. Let's take it easy. Let's do all that on the tone. Easy. Patience. Go, 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 go. Someone go. We're bebopping, but we're live. Nope, we're going to restart that. It was almost the coolest start I've ever seen. We're going to restart that. That was like side by side by side into the triple. We're going to make this work, and then almost. I was letting it ride up until it got to the triple. It was fun to watch. The beginning there. That was interesting. All right, let's try it again. Let's do a little better. Let's hit those first couple corners nice and easy. Don't get nervous up there. We're going to do this on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy, nice and easy. No need to go all full noodle on lap 1. Good check up there. Go, go, Marshall. Keep it going, smooth. I like the patience, Mike Reese. I saw it. Come on, Chesney, get back in there. That's a live start. Not as exciting as start 1, but we are rolling with it. Nelson, Coleman, Coles, Tenney's. Looks like Reese, Marzinski, Van Ness, Polson, Johnston, and Chesney. Lead battle working down the straightaway. Nelson, our leader in that baby blue with the yellow trim. Little crossed up there. Coleman looking to the inside. Nelson going to slam that door. Trying to get by Coles. Coleman getting by Coles right here. Looks like, yes, he does. Reese going to go for a little up down there. So now it's Nelson. He's leading us out. Coleman in the 2. Coles in the 3. Tenney's not far off in the 4 spot. And here comes Mike Reese. 1 minute in, 4 long minutes to go. Johnston in the 6. Van Ness, Polson, Chesney, and Marzinski. That's our top 10 order right there. Nelson in the baby blue working a double. Followed in tow by Coleman and Coles. Small separation to Tenney's. Reese going to tap out in the 4 spot. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Working through the sweeper. Battle in the back here. Polson, Marzinski, and Chesney. That's all for position. Those guys working on the straightaway. Nelson a little short on the double. Coles a little shorter. Tenney's going to go by. Coleman going to tap out. Watch it, top of the hill. Coleman going to come up the speed slow. They're going to lose 2 spots. Coleman playing it safe and smooth. These guys going side by side in the air. That's a racing incident right there. 3:15 to go. Nelson coming up on some traffic. Leader across the line. Watching a straightaway. Watching a straightaway. Oh, my God. Watching a straightaway. Still there. Still there. Watching in a straightaway generally means go slower than normal on the straightaway. 2 down, 3 to go. Nelson giving a gift there. Battle for the 2 spot working down the line. Tenney's in the blue and pink. Coleman in the pink or purple and silver. Tenney's comes up short. Giving it right up to Coleman. Ah, Tenney's tapping out in the triple now. Here comes Mike Reese. 2:25 to go. It's Nelson. Down the line. Coleman in the 2. Tenney's in a 3 spot. Reese, Coles, Johnston, Van Ness, Chesney, Polson, and Marzinski. 3, 4, and 5 working in a single. Tenney's leads them out. Followed closely by Reese, who's even closer by Coles. 3 down, 2 to go. JT goes back-to-back 15-7s. 150 to go. Nelson, Coleman, Tenney's, Reese, Coles, Johnston, Vaness, Chesney, and Polson and Marzinski. These guys all starting to spread out here. Leader on Vaness, leader on Van Ness. Awesome, thank you. That's a battle behind you. Jacob Van Ness in front of you, Mike Chesney. Leader on you, Mike Reese. Awesome, thank you. Mike Reese, that's a battle behind you. Eric Johnston, leader behind you. Nelson in that baby blue. Reese being patient. Johnston gonna let him go by. Oh man, all these guys grouping up. Go, 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 go. Nelson getting through it. Johnston got a battle behind him. Watching the sweeper go low. Johnston and Mike Reese, that is for position. 50 seconds to go. Reese looking to the inside there, denied. Looking to the inside of Johnston, they're wheel to wheel. Johnston giving it up. 40 seconds to go. Reese elbowing his way in there. It was clean, I liked it. Nelson out front, Coleman maintains the 2. Nelson down the line. Coleman chipping away at it here, creeping in. Nelson in that baby blue working in front of Reese. Second place on Johnston, second place on Johnston. 20 seconds to go, lots of room. Nelson gets it crossed up. Oh, Coleman crossed up at the critical moment right there. 10 seconds to go. This is going to be the final lap here for Nelson and Coleman. It's going to be the final lap for Coles and Tenney's. No battle there, Van Ness. Awesome, thank you. Chris Nelson done. Once you guys cross the line, you will be done. Coleman doing his hottest lap on the last lap. Hot lap of a race on the last lap for Coleman. One more to finish. And that's it, all in, all done. Chris Nelson takes the win this evening. Nick Coleman brings home the 2 spot. Coles in the 3. Tenney's coming home 4. Mike Reese 5. Johnston in the 6. Jacob Van Ness in the 7. Robert Marzinski 8. Polson and Chesney 9 and 10. I got word in the chat that RT Racing Creations is dropping some hot video footage right now on Facebook. All right, guys. Unfortunately, that concludes our Tuesday night on this layout. You got one more shot. Come back this Friday. Final race on the layout. We'll open at noon, race at 7. And then Saturday, sadly, we will be tilling this masterpiece up. But not too sadly, because that means the oval race coming up, and the oval race, pretty fun. Definitely come check it out if you haven't seen it before. We are going next weekend. We'll be racing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you guys have a tab, please head to the hobby shop. Get that cleaned up. I believe Adam Gratz is already gone. You don't have to see me or my dad. We thank you guys all for coming out, having a little fun. A lot of good racing tonight. I enjoyed announcing very much. And we appreciate you coming out. Thanks, guys. All you guys tuning in online, that's all we got. We will see you on Friday.